In building a guitar, a lot of different kinds of wood are used. Not all of them are easily planed. Some of them will tear out if you use a plane on them. So you're going to need to use scrapers. I suggest you get a good set of scrapers. And by a good set, I mean a variety of scrapers. You need thick scrapers, thin scrapers, shape scrapers, and then a different kind of edge on some of them. The standard scraper is just a flat edge, and you pull the burr over on each side and use that as a cutting surface. Again, it all depends on how well you sharpen them as to how well the results are. What I suggest is you get a thick one for hogging off a lot of material. You get thinner ones for cleaner and finer work. You also need a couple of shaped scrapers for some of the odd shape like a neck and so on, so that you can get into spots that you can't with a straight scraper. And again, you should have these in two different thicknesses, a fairly thick one, a medium-sized one, and a thin one. And the last bit, which my absolute favorites, is the most versatile tool I have in the shop, are these small scrapers. Now, these are scrapers you can't buy. You're going to have to fashion these from something, either an old saw blade or one of these scrapers. But this is about 2 inches long, maybe an inch and a half wide or so. And it has a beveled edge. It's beveled to 75 degrees. So you want to put a bevel on the edge. You want to then treat it just like you would a straight edge, only you're going to get a cutting edge on only one face. You're not going to get on both like you get it on here. So you want to put the bevel and then draw that bevel to give you a burr. So you can do it on this side and this side, so you have actually two edges, but you won't get four like you get on the other ones. But these are extremely helpful. You can get in such tiny spots, and because of the bevel, you can actually get underneath stuff and right up to like a 90-degree surface where two surfaces meet. I also find it very, very useful to have these in really small sizes. You notice here they go down in size all the way down to about 3/8 of an inch. There are times when this is the only scraper that will fit in there. The way I made these scrapers was just to have somebody chop this up. And I had them chop it up into, I don't know, 5 or 6 different pieces. And some of these are beveled edges and some of them are not. I think this one here has a beveled edge on one side and a straight edge on the other side. But by far, these are the most useful tools in my shop. I use them all the time, as you've seen throughout the filming.